positive bonus is +2. So
A 10 is you get to choose where it hits?
I have a skill called Lucky Strike.
Huh. Okay. So is it my turn?
You are up again, Miss
So-
Hannah.
Damage assessment here. Is the arm almost off?
It's still there. It's it's sparking. You've definitely done some damage to it, but it's still got a good stranglehold around Jeff.
I'm gonna go for the arm again, just keep whacking away at this thing.
Okay.
How about the leg? How's the leg? Maybe hitting the leg's a better idea.
That one's the left leg is sparking. Right one's fine. Left one and the arm is sparking.
I don't know. I think I've done more serious wounds than we've done flesh wounds in the leg, so I kind of think that the arm needs to come off. I'm just gonna go for the arm again. Just
Alright,
whack
so
at this
It's going to be a
ineffective.
-3 for aiming.
Yep,
Something we haven't been doing, but
we have. I've been
Okay,
calculating it.
cool.
That's a total miss because that's a 5.
Okay.
Because whatever
Attempt
I
number
roll,
2.
attempt number 2. It's a 16.
16 will hit.
Okay. Damage roll, come on.
Be high.
Ooh, 16. Plus 2 is 18.
18. It's going to be another serious one to the arm.
It
Still on.
has armor.
It still has armor. It's still on.
What?
It's rough.
Okay. I got nothing else, you know. That's it.
All right, Sergeant, what are you doing?
With my last, with my most, with my with the last amount of strength that I have that I can muster, I attempt to break free.
All right.
$17.
17. It's a tie.
Wow.
That goes to
Ah.
Jeff now, though, right?
Wait.
'Cause the tie went to the monster when it was rolling to do an
I
action.
think it
so-
goes to the person strangling. We'll just double check that real quick. Unarmed combat, and a grapple. Breaking free of a grapple. He's got to roll higher.
Oh, he's got to roll higher.
He has to roll higher, otherwise he remains held.
So doesn't that mean?
Oh, he
That's for
remains.
breaking free.
Oh, okay.
So try again, Jeff.
Oh, I have to roll. Okay.
Jeff, have you been reading text at all?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Okay. Well, apparently I can make a deal with the devil, which means I can take 1 corruption and re-roll.
Okay.
I don't know.
Is that a thing, Vero? 'Cause that's
It's a
what you
thing,
said.
but I mean, like, it's up to the
It
GM
is.
of how you want to use this deal with the devil. I was thinking, like, maybe you could just get +1 to that roll.
We,
What the?
But
I don't
you've
know
got
what
one
you're
more
talking
roll, don't
about.
you?
What are you talking about?
So, deal with the devil is that you made a you're at a critical error in your game right now. You could die right now, and you can take an extra point in corruption because you already have a point in corruption, and something really bad happens to you, whatever the GM decides. But it can help you get out of the situation. And this is like all with up to Tobin right now. It's Tobin's.
You want to do that, Jeff?
To add a
Wait. Has Jeff already used both of his actions this turn?
No, he
No.
has. So, I think maybe he can take one more action and then try this if he fails. But I don't know.
so use my last action with this deal.
It's up to you. It's up to your bargaining. It's up to bargaining with the GM, man.
Oh, okay.
It's what do you want to do? What do you suggest you do with it?
Can I gain an extra vitality?
What do you mean to gain it?
Like
So,
to-
if you want, you could try and re-roll this roll and see if you can beat the monster.
Okay, so I'll try and reroll
If
it.
you do that, your character's forever going to see Shelly's face when he sleeps.
That's fine.
You have
I liked her. So, I'll take that.
Okay.
Alright, so I have 1 vitality. So...
What's your roll?
20.
You rolled at
Wait.
20?
It's 10 plus 9 plus my vitality, right?
Yep, that's
Okay,
20.
so yeah, 20.
Yep, you succeed.
Okay.
So you end up breaking the grapple and suck in a large breath. There you go. All right. So the Galvanics is there. He's been hacked a bit by Hannah, so he's going to turn and make an attack against Hannah to try and grapple her.
So I stumble back, like, try and get as far away as possible from it. And, like,
Yeah, you probably
gather
fall
my wits.
good foot or half. You were like held in the air by him.
okay.
So he's going to try and grapple Hannah.
So, whatever you're, I'd like to do a free dodge with that.
Okay.
So what do I have to do to?
So
What do I have to
rolls
roll?
a 17, which is a hit. And dodge. Let me just find it. Well, let's see if you even get grappled first.
Okay.
Actually, so it's 2d10. Just make sure I got the grapple right. Yep. So he hit. So now you can try and do your grapple, which is 2d10 is Do you have a dodge skill?
Yes.
Okay. So the DR for it is 11 plus double your coordination.
DR difficulty roll.
Yep.
So it's wait, so it's double my coordination. So it
Or maybe
It
it,
makes
yeah,
it harder.
no, it should be mine. So it should be easier. Coordination
okay, so
is a
you
4,
roll,
so
I have to roll.
you need to roll higher than a 19. You roll
a 19,
2d10.
and I use my
yeah,
coordination against it.
do 2d10 plus your dodge.
All right, so 2d10 plus my coordination.
No, your dodge.
Okay, dodge is still the same.
Okay.
2d10, 17 plus 3 is 20, plus footwork is another 3, so 23.
23. Yeah, you successfully dodge it.
Okay,
It's going to try it again.
I don't have a free dodge.
Nope.
It's not fair.
Going to successfully grapple. It grabs you around the neck. And that is its turn. Doctor, you are up.
So it's grappling Hannah now.
Mm-hmm.
Is the sergeant actually in need of medical attention then? Like, are there any actual wounds or?
He's just trying to get his
Breath.
life back. He's really close to passing out right now.
I'll
slowly
shoot.
get better, but it's going to take time.
Okay, I'll shoot at it again then.
Okay. Roll it up.
Okay. Let's see. Oops. Wrong. 14.
That is a miss.
There we go. Next turn.
Hannah, you are up. You are grappled.
So de-grapple it.
All right. Let's roll off and see who wins.
What do I have to go against again?
2d10 plus your vitality.
Yeah, so that's 13.
16. So he continues to grapple. You have another action
Yeah.
if you so choose.
All right. So 18.
18. 17. You break free.
Can't touch this.
Doo-doo.
Doo-doo-doo. I have no more to drink.
All right. Who's up next? Sergeant's up.
Catch your breath, Sergeant.
Do I have the wherewithal to aim and take a shot?
You do.
Okay, so I raise my Westgate Executioner pistol towards the head of the automaton,
Okay.
and I fire a bullet towards the innermost workings of its mind.
Okay.
You have a thing against automatons?
16.
16. That will be a hit.
Oh,
Damage at +5 for hitting the head.
okay. Ooh. Okay, so just let me do one thing real quick. It's 28.
That is a fatal wound. Yep.
If you hit for
the
28, you better kill that.
Yeah, that's definitely a wound. You target. There's a small crack between the metal wirings and gears that are making this thing work, and you put the bullet right through the center of it, and it pierces the galvanic generator inside of its head, and the whole thing starts to creak and moan and short circuit, and eventually just collapses to the ground.
And I say to it as it goes down, and you're out of order.
I love it. All right. So Jeff, Sergeant's on the ground, just took a shot at the thing. It killed it. Everyone else has been fighting brutally, and it is finally down. What do you guys do?
I reload my pistol.
Okay.
I reload mine after all that.
Okay. Hannah?
Well, I just have a Sculpus, so it's right there. I look around the room for the child.
It's still standing where the monster put it. Still short-circuiting slightly.
I walk up to the child and say, "We've come to take you home."
It acknowledges you.
All right. I wait for everyone to to gather their surroundings and catch their breath and recover.
Good. Sergeant, you get +1 vitality now.
Okay.
So if you're at 1, you're at 2.
Done.
Cool. All right.
I still have a flesh wound, though, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
it'll it's like a bruise.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah,
I
flesh
think
wound.
we all have a serious wound, or me and Paul have a serious wound. It was treated,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
I don't know what that means, but I think that means
You're fine now.
I guess. Okay.
And you guys, what do you guys do? Are you taking the kid back to his dad, or?
Yep. Let's find our way back.
I have no interest in investigating this hellhole.
So yeah, as you guys leave the building and walk into the street, the fog is still heavy. It's the sun is bright and shining outside, there as much as it can through the smog and the fog. But it seems like the Death Watch have finished its purge of this part of town.
It was a pretty bad purge. They didn't find us.
Yeah. Well, they only clear the streets. If you stay in
So
your
we
house,
should-
they're fine.
We should head back to the boat.
Okay.
Lead the way,
Where's
Sergeant.
the vote?
I lead the way.
Okay. Yeah, as you guys leave, you guys make it back to the boat with the child and head on back towards the Kensington house.
Once we're on the boat, I ask Hannah if she'd smell this for me on my hand or something.
I don't smell it. I am also like just fastidious, so I am not in any way interested in any sort of filth.
Okay, never mind.
What were you trying to give them?
What?
Chloroform.
Chloroform.
All right, you guys make it back to the house.
Be a little more obvious about it.
That was one
Should've
last
just
try.
snuck up behind her. Honestly.
Then I have to roll, and my rolls are terrible.
I really don't want to do that against this character.
All right, so you guys end up making it back to the dock. Chitrin is sitting there, waiting for you with a carriage, waiting to pick you up.
And we get in the carriage.
I am glad to see Lord Kensington is doing well.
He seems to be well, but he seems to be also malfunctioning slightly.
Used to also be a robot.
He just completely dismisses it. He doesn't even acknowledge the fact that you said that, and then has the carriage driver bring you back to the Kensington Estates.
So,
Okay.
can I roll a little bit? I have a skill called Law. I just want to know what's legal here. Is there anything
Yeah.
illegal going on?
Roll it.
12 plus Law is, I think Law is at 1, so 13.
Yeah, so you know that doing anything with automatons is extremely illegal.
Okay.
So yes, you do have illegal. You basically transport illegal wares.
Am I working for this family? Like, am I part of this family's as a mourner?
Yes.
Then I keep my mouth shut.
Okay. As you guys get home, Dr. Kensington is overjoyed to see his son, and says you have the full backing of the Kensington family for anything you may need in the future. Thank you so much for helping me reunite with my son. Me and his mother will be extremely proud. And he says, Chitrin will give you your reward. And he hands each of you an envelope filled with a large sum of money. And that is the adventure. Dun, dun, dun.
Mission accomplished.
I have a question. If you hadn't cut that girl's head off, what would have happened?
She would have turned into an animate.
Okay.
I'm a bad person.
You are.
So-
I can't believe you cut off her head.
I have killer instinct and is my character, and basically that means I just do, cost analysis and say, well, that's it, I just don't give I don't care if someone lives or dies if they're gonna be.
I was
potential
really
threat.
hoping you were going to get really injured at some point, and then I was going to chloroform you when I treated you, and then I was probably just going to give you an overdose of morphine and kill you. That was my
I figured that's the only thing that would happen. Yeah. After the first treating, I wouldn't let you near me.
Yeah,
As you
I
had
was
almost shot a gun.
Once you killed her, I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna. If I get a chance, I'm going to murder this man.
That was definitely an oh shit moment for me. I was like, I don't know how this is gonna turn out.
Well,
We'll see where it goes.
I just didn't know how to handle that. I was like, I was trying to like avoid the situation where this girl came with us, because if she did, I just had it in. It just felt like, yeah, it's always like the innocent people who horrible things happen to in stories.
And I'd say this is something that they do extremely well in their game. I know Vero, you and I played with Nicole Vega, the creator of the game, at TumbleCon last year, and it's something that she has stressed. Putting people in really uncomfortable situations is probably more scary than just zombies.
Oh yeah, and I like to play in that. I like to play with that right now. After having done a game with her, I loved that game. Yeah. I love the fact that you literally just went nuts in that. Like it was a Captain Ahab scenario. You had this in the game we played. Tobin had an obsession for the white squid, and what ended up happening is like just people were disappearing on these oil derricks, and we were a squidding vessel that sold oil or squid oil or something, whatever, and you kept ranting about the white squid, but you were an okay guy, you were captain, you knew how to do things. But as the white squid became closer to us, and then actually we encountered the white squid, your obsession turned into a madness, and you had this Ahab scenario.
So the devil, was it the devil's bet or whatever?
It's deal with the devil or something.
Deal with the devil, yeah. The thing that Jeff did, I ended up using all of mine, so I ended up going completely insane. And then I decided to drive our ship into the oil derrick to try and kill a squid while firing at it with my pistol.
Yeah, so we had the squid. It was gonna die, and since Tobin had just gone so heavily corrupted, he just had to make sure it was all dead and completely and totally. So he was gonna kill all of us to do it, and it was
TPK.
It was amazing.
That was so good.
I mean, this was the scenario here where I was like, I knew that, yeah. The second I saw that little girl, I was like, you guys are gonna hate me eventually, because I'm gonna be the one to kill it, because that's what the character would have done.
I know another player at one point. His character was a necrophiliac.
Oh God.
And
oh God.
There was a story where they were attacked by a group of undead children. Yes. The character's like, how does my character feel about this? And she just nods at him, like,
You know what to do.
All right, guys, I gotta go.
So terrified.
Just had to do will saves.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, guys.
This was awesome.
Definitely do it again.
Thanks everybody for watching, and until next time, always snap to cover.
Peace.